Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another episode of Kerbal Space Program. So, last episode was a last couple episodes was all about trying to get to the moon, and we failed. We did get a big bunch of uh, science. So there is the mobile processing lab now, but that's really all we were able to unlock. We got 200 science, we are at 150 now. It would cost us 300 to get the surface scanning module and the survey scanner. But also I need to bring out precise engineering for a 160 to do that. Am I doing something on my strategies to get less science? No, I'm not. None of my strategies that are active uh, yields 1 science extra. I'm doing things to get more science. I'm trying to get more money, and I'm trying to get more science, and I'm losing reputation like crazy to do it. Not that I particularly am that upset about that. Um, why did I go into the construction yard for this? I don't know. I'm just a little out of it, obviously. We got some projects, the Thumper and the launch escape system, and then stability enhancers, all of that. So before we start again to try to get to the moon, we're gonna try to make some adjustments. Let's just try and figure out what this is. We had this launch escape system. I don't even know what it is and how it's supposed to work. What I also want to do is, let's see, if we have a science bay here, and then we put the newest thing, which is the ladders. Now we have ladders, which is great. It definitely actually helps to have ladders. More than you would think. Here we go, mobile processing lab. So in the mobile processing lab can go our scientist, Bob, and our engineer, and this pilot got to 2 stars, and Jebediah got to 2 stars after that last flight. That's nice. So let's see. Next bit. So on the ladders, if we just talk about those for a second, they really do help. If I put a ladder right here, and then extend that ladder, you've got a close to direct path from this point to this point. It makes it a lot easier. We certainly saw last time how that was a big pain in the butt. Also, if you wanted to, say, land, or something like that, or you can do a slight angle here, and this would be probably the best way. You can even create a system of locking in your Kerbal in such a way that they cannot fly off. Ever wanted to do an EVA while in flight in low atmosphere? Here's how you do it. Stick him on the outside. But I don't want that. I'll just undo it. Come on. There we go. So the rest of the contracts, I'm gonna test this. I want to test this. What were the other contracts? Exit, save and continue. Overwrite. Oops. That was dumb. So we'll have to rebuild our moon lander again. We want the thumper well landed, and then the skipper at while in flight. So skipper while in flight, he will need some fuel. Let's just use the smallest amount of fuel. And then the thumper is this one. And we will put that. Let's see, radial decouplers. Stick a standard of, we'll do 3. I'm all for cheaping out, particularly on this setup, since I don't feel like this is going to really help. We are just trying to test out the mobile processing lab and all of that. So this is an experimental flight in every sense of the word. We want to see what we can get. So the first thing we do is we take this, and with the mobile processing lab we can process it to nothing. We can take this, we can process it to nothing. We can take this, we can process it to nothing. We can take this, and we can process that up. And then reviewed data is processing that up, and reset the materials bay and observe the materials bay, process that up, and reset the goo canister and observe the goo canister, process that up. So we can transmit science, or we can start research, or stop research. Either one. We can't do a crew report, interestingly enough. So there is argument here to this bay. We could do research, get the information up higher. Alright. This and this should be in the same one. This one should be flying. And this one, I think is supposed to be when we're landed. Alright. Test the thumper while landed. Perform that. Test the launch escape system while landed. And test the skipper when we are at between that height and that speed right there, whatever that says. And test the launch stability systems while landed. So all of these need to be in here. I have no idea what this is going to do. So this ought to be interesting. We'll start this as we normally would, and then launch. What is this doing? This launch escape system. It's like it burned out immediately. I have no idea what that was supposed to do. We're not high enough. We don't have a parachute. We forgot to put some parachutes on this thing. Yeah. This ought to be fun. Well, gee, do I want to bother with... I mean, really, it just was an engine and a thing. Let's go back. Why not? Let's revert to the assembly and put some parachutes on this thing. That's all we needed. I'm still not sure what this is doing, though. Is it supposed to be upside down? Then why is it shown right side up? What's the deal? Come on. Giving me so much trouble. Doesn't want to connect to the bottom of it any more than it wants to connect to the... Is that what these are? Launch escape systems. We'll try them on that, why not? And then let's go ahead and put a parachute on ourselves. And let's see. I don't know why it wants to put that right next to us. It's like perhaps some way to get away from the rest of your ship, perhaps land. I don't know. So, we try it again. This time the launch escape systems are pointing downward. This is probably going to not work. It did. It's like a really the launch escape system is like a really fast rocket. Like probably too fast rocket. Come on. Why does it want to? There we go. So this is interesting. Let's try that again. Like a really fast rocket at the beginning of a flight would be cool. So we're trying to, I think we'll get 3 of these done right here. Yeah, it just shoots this little bit of force right at the very beginning. It's the tiniest amount of force. So the only thing we're looking for now is this height. We're not going fast enough. And we're not high enough. And we're not going fast enough. And we're not high enough. Oh. I need some better rockets on this section. Well, even if we get high enough, we won't be going fast enough. Yep. Let's slowly burn our way down. End up landing on the I think I may have what was that? Ew. Well, we are landed. Crew report. Observe the mystery goo. Ooh, that's nice. Log pressure data. Where are we? Master control. I didn't know we could do things at master control. Reset the material bay. Observe the material bay. Process that out. This is nice. No crew report. So out we go. EVA report. Nothing there. And this thing's upside down. Just roll on your head there, Kerbal. Take a surface sample of master control. Nice. So, one thing I've found out last episode is we can speed this up. So, you've seen me go upstairs, but have you seen me go upstairs in 3 speed? Man, I wish I had the Benny Hill music. I need like a public domain version of the Benny Hill music that I could play. But then I would need an editor to play it, and edit it in. You get stuck on the windows here. And who would put windows directly on a fire? I guess if it's a fire exit, that would make sense. This makes no sense. Alright, well, at 1 speed, this makes no sense. I thought I'd get to the top of the building from there. And I can take my thing and shoot up and try and fly, but it doesn't work. Uh, So we are at master control. Here's the door. If we clip through it, you can see there's nothing inside of it. It's all facade. There's only like 5 people running Kerbal Space Program. There's another stairwell. I'm sure that does nothing. But if that's master control, can we come over to, say, this section and, let's see, take a surface sample or EVA report? Yes, I need to build a rover. I need to desperately build a rover with just science, and we'll go to every single section of it. So this is all being held up by steel beams. Did I damage some of my buildings and need to repair them? Or maybe it's just because it hasn't been upgraded. But yes, I can build a rover and I can drive everywhere. This place is closed. The door. So we could run around and take more surface samples. That is true. But I don't see a point. I think it's time to collect some more science. How are we supposed to know this? I mean, this is before I fully knew that you could get science at the launch pad and I knew you could get science at the runway, but I didn't think for a second you could see, start research. No power. View data, research it, research it. I don't think I have any power, so let's recover this vessel and see how much science we got just on that. We got 27 science, 147 here. A big chunk of space here. We can recover that too. Recover, recover. So 147 science. I need 160 to get this part, and once I get this part with these new struts, I could build even a better rover. Oh. Here I thought we were going to end up trying to just go to the moon again. I'm probably miserably failing at it. Alright. So it's been a while since we've built a rover. Let's see what we can do. No, I don't want that. Start off with the science, the mobile processing part. Mobile processing lab. And on that, we need just one of these. The day and age of needing more than one. I don't know if I can pilot it without something in there. Come on. Quit giving me trouble. Is it this side? You know what? I often find it's easier just to rotate these things and deal with them later. Seems like the game doesn't quite understand its own technology. It's too hot. Right there. Pressure sensor, all that. Now, this does need solar panels. Put one there. We'll put one, couple there. Put a couple there. And that'll be the front of it, which means we will want probably a couple here. And a couple here. That's probably as much as we need. We will put the lovely mobility enhancers here. Rotate those. Let's see. Do those open the right direction. Extend. Yes. Put a couple of those on both sides. save some money. Extend, that's good. I'm trying to save as much money as possible. I halfway think that it might be worth it to put where's the mobility extender? Here it is. The icon does not look enough like what it is. I'm wondering if it might be worth it to put these are the only wheels I have to choose from. I'll wait and rotate that. This is all we've got as far as go. Is that what this is supposed to be like? Is it rotates? Alright. Actually, that's not too bad. This is the weirdest. This is just a weird system we've got going here. Can we drive this as it sits? This vessel has no remote control maneuver unit. That's exactly what I thought. We need something to pilot this thing. Doesn't have to be expensive, doesn't have to be special. Just a remote controlled rover, and then we crew it with a scientist and a engineer, because I don't know what an engineer does, and let's see, should have no problem getting in from this side, should have some problem getting in from this side, so I'll give it that. Rotate this, and just rotate this, come on, rotate it the right way. Am I wasting my time doing this? Probably. Yeah. Let's try this. From this point out on. There we go. And extend that ladder all the way down. Good. So there's another way up if we have to work our way that way. Let's see if this thing works. Can we drive this thing? Gears. Oh, nope, that's no good. Brakes. Yes, we can. Sadly, it's gonna take forever. Fortunately, we can speed this up. Why am I going the wrong direction? I don't know. Start processing that. These wheels are funky. The location of all of this information is weird. Let's see. Can't do crew report. So we need to definitely change this. Let's revert flight back to assembly. We didn't test it to see if... I forgot to test that to see if we could actually put a regular pilot on there. Put this part here. This part. Rotate, 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 rotate. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Rotate. That's how I want it. That's how I want it. That's how you're gonna give it to me, whether you like it or not. Piece of scum. It's so silly. This one doesn't want to connect that way. Come on, which button am I not pressing? That one. What's the smallest engine I have? Like the Terrier? With a small amount of fuel. Let's see. Smallest amount of fuel. Actually, that's quite a lot of fuel. But whatever. Dumb game. Such a pain in the butt game. Is 1.0 secret code for it for buggy as can be? Still as buggy as an alpha? Is that what 1.0 means? This vessel is no remote control. No man or manned thing. Oh, we didn't put a man in there. There we go. We'll put Jebediah. Yeah, we'll put him in there. Why not? Doesn't always have to be Jebediah. So the wheels were acting funky. Now the fuel is acting really heavy. Alright. So, Research Bay. Process that. And they are processing it for real. Observe the mystery goo. Process it even though it's for 0. The log pressure data. Process it. And crew report. Process it. And see, when it processes something, it comes back as another report. And where is the thermometer? Log temperature. Process it. Alright. How can we do this without blowing up? Actually, apparently we can do this without blowing up quite easily. The wheels are barely even moving. Barely even moving. So I think the Terrier here is going to work just fine. Not right now, of course, but in a second. Balance this out. Try this again. All we need to see is this going to fall backwards? No. Good. Then we can move to the next step. Observe material base and process that. That's the only one I'm going to actually process. We're going to exit. Gonna not even use SRS. So our goal is to get forward momentum, not momentum, that's not a real word. Let's see. Log pressure data, log temperature, observe the mystery goo. Did we do a crew report? Yes, we did. So we're just trying to get to buildings. So I don't want to go too fast. I don't want to crash into the buildings. I don't want to crash into the ground. Just want a nice slow process. This is Rover 2.0. Let's see. Crew report. Just don't roll over. Just don't roll over Rover. we are starting to get fast enough on our own momentum, I think. Log pressure data. Nope, don't want to override it. Don't want to override anything. I just want to get right next to this building, and then we'll get our data. Then we'll go over to this building and check that out. So we should just bump into the building and be fine. Is it gonna work? Yeah. So brakes, and that's all we needed to do. Out comes Bill. Hatch obstructed, can't exit. What is obstructing that hatch? Crew report. Well, they can't get out, but this guy. What? How come this guy can't get out? Whatever. Why can't he get out? That one makes no sense. He's supposed to be in the cockpit. There's no reason why he wouldn't be able to get out. That is cool. I have to say, that is cool. Hey, that worked. I don't know why that worked. And it totally just knocked the whole thing over. But at the very least we can do some things. Collect the data and reset. Oh, he's not a scientist. Darn it. Well, whoever you are, you're not the one we wanted. I need to put something. Let's see. Back and board. Okay, was that Bill? Let's see. EVA report. Might as well take it. Restore. There we go. Take the data from the pressure, and we'll take the data from the temperature, and maybe we'll get you up on the other side. F climbs. Yeah, let's see. Send that. Log that. Temperature that. Surface sample that. The mystery goo is the only one I want. Alright, so F climbs this. F. So every time I see F, I want to right click that. And then I get away again. Let's see. can I R no, it's not gonna let me. And I cannot convince it to roll back on itself. So, pretty good run this time. Not perfect. We need to figure out ways to see board. Start that. Review data. That. Just process as much of that as possible. Let's see. Lower the gear. So I can push myself a little bit higher, but that's not gonna help me any. Crew report? Nope, no crew reports, nothing else can be done. That's as much as this rover can do. And that should be 100% recovery. And another big chunk of science, 25 science, it's nothing to balk at. 90% value, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. No XP gain from any of that. Reputation is still at negative 170. Let's see, I could go for like these tiny engines, uh, but I have never really found that they are that helpful. There we go. We got enough science so that next time we can build possibly even a better rover. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. What is this? The photopolaric HCS scope, six-sided futuristic casing. This probe core provides advanced guidance assistant. So if you're going to make a very small probe. Oh, that's nice. So we've gotten here, we've gotten here. We have this building, this building. Maybe there's something here? Oh, that's where you change your flag. So we should go to the flagpole too. We've got a science building. We need funds to upgrade, which we don't have. This needs more funds. This needs more funds. Do any of the buildings have any damage to them? No? None of them I think I've crashed into. So, yeah, we're pretty good on as far as damaged things. I could upgrade this. I do have enough funds right now, but I don't see a point. I just don't see a point in upgrading the roadway. It's not even like if you upgrade something and then you observe it and do a surface sample, you get more science. I don't think it works that way. Well, I mean, we could certainly try that out, though. We'll see. We'll see next time. Well, we're going to drive the rover around some more next time. But that's the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll get back to the moon when we think we can do it. We've opened up a new path, so maybe this final chapter, as I was calling it, will take a good while to get to. Anyways, that's the end of this episode. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, Comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me, you can do that by clicking on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. And if you want to friend or follow me on practically any social media site, there are a bunch of links down below. Thanks for watching. Have a good evening.